Well, I've got the gearbox, got the clutch all back together again, gearbox back in the car. I've just got to put the gear stick back on, because I have to take that off to get the gearbox out. I'm taking the rally tyres off, because you're not really supposed to use those on the road. But I was coming to take this wheel off, and this is quite interesting. I'm not sure you'll be able to see. Yeah, I don't know how much longer that would have stayed on for. It's not loose. The wheel's tight, so it's bearing related. So I'm wondering. I didn't make any bearing sort of sounds. It was clunking a lot though. I can see why now. So there's a possibility the nuts worked its way loose on the drive shaft and the bearings coming apart, or the bearings just collapsed. So I'll pull the wheel off and have a look and see what it is. But I'm quite grateful the clutch gave up now, because if we'd carried on driving on that, I don't know, I don't know how long it would have stayed on for. But clutch going is one thing, wheel falling off's another thing, and it was a fast stage we were doing next. So yeah, everything happens for a reason. Right, let's get the wheel off and see what it is. Well, what's good in one way is the bolts that holds the drive shafts in. You can see it in there. Was loose, so I can't even see if there's a tab to stop it from coming off. I've tightened up and it's solid now. All the rear end's getting changed because we're putting the big shafts on, so the rear arms, everything is coming off. But it's bad news in a way that it came loose. I think I replaced that one in the pits at the last rally when it snapped. Maybe it was a quick job and I put the old retainer in and forgot to replace it. Right, that's the gear stick on. I'm having a bit of an issue. That will go on. I'm just going to move this down slightly, make it fit a bit better. Remember, it was a struggle last time. Right, let's see if we've got a clutch. Fingers crossed. Clutch works, feels good. Alright, take it for a spin, see what happens. Yeah, it's all spot on. That noise is the electric water pump. It just carries on circulating the water while the fan's going, cooling the engine down. Yeah, runs nice, clutch works lovely. The only issue I've got is it's not releasing the clutch until the pedal's right at the top. So I don't know much about that, but maybe because the bearing is 10mm longer, I could do with taking 10mm off the arm, the push rod from the slave cylinder. So I might take that out and try it, because it is right at the top, and it makes me think that it might be not fully disengaging. It should be. When I put it all in, I could push the clutch arm back towards the piston, so it looks like there is a bit of free play in it, but I'd just be happier knowing. I'd rather the clutch wasn't right at the top, make it a bit lower down. So, but yeah, I think so far, success. It's as it was before the clutch problem started, without a loose wheel. Next job will be, I'll do the slave cylinder, and then I've got the rear arms, put in the big rear arms. I've got, what are we now? Beginning of November, no, October. We're halfway through October, so I've got till March. So I've got loads of time. So I'll get started on them. They might just slot in and be okay. Might be a nightmare. So we'll have a look. I'll keep you posted.